Check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yay! Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't turn something on, so that would be the reason. It's okay. We're going to start this over. All right. Hi. Hello. Happy Mother's Day to you. It's been a really long time. Yay, thank you. It's been a really long time since I've done a live, and I just thought, hey, this would be kind of fun. I'm going to share with you guys how to make a lemon blueberry pound cake. Of course, it's going to be vegan. And I've kind of given you lots of different options here to make it a little bit healthier or a little bit just more regular. And hey, if you don't have a gift for your mom for Mother's Day, you could quickly whip this up with me. A lot of the ingredients you may already have in your kitchen. So I'm going to get started with that. But I'm also going to be doing a little ebook e-cookbook giveaway of my cookbook Eating Whole. I wanted to do that because, you know, if there's any mamas out there watching and you are needing a gift for Mother's Day, I wanted to gift it to you. So I'll be doing one of those probably within the next 10 minutes or so, and then one at the end. So let me know if you are somebody who doesn't have my cookbook yet and you'd be wanting to get it. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're a mama, let me know what you're doing for Mother's Day or if anybody's giving you a lovely gift. And if not, then maybe the cookbook is yours. Okay, let's get started with this recipe here. So I am preheating my oven to 350. And do that now. And what I've already done, I was very organized, which is not always the case. I've already got a blog post that will go live after doing this. Oh, you would love a copy. Let me see who this name is. It's so far away. Erin. Okay, cool. Thanks, Erin. Thanks for letting me know. What was this saying? Okay, yes, the recipe will be on a blog post on my website, Vegan Michele. Sometimes it takes a little while for these to upload. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your mom passed away. That's so hard, especially on Mother's Day. Really, really hard. I'm sorry, Erin. So I will have the recipe up on my website if you want to make this for yourself, for your family, for whomever today. And that'll go live after I put this up. And then I'll have a link down in the description for those peeps who aren't watching live, because sometimes it just takes a while to process. Okay, let's get started, right? Pretty simple. Lots of lemon, some blueberries. Remind me if you don't see me put blueberries in to put them in, because I have them in the freezer and I don't want to forget them. Okay, large mixing bowl. What I'm gonna do is use 3/4 cups. You can either use raw sugar or monk fruit sweetener if you want a kind of very not sugary option, or if you want it to be 0 calorie. Monk fruit sugar sweetener or something like that. Looks like this. Let me find it for you. And it's great because you can use it 1-to-1 with regular sugar. Looks like that. I use it a lot in, oh, I'm sorry, Erin, but I'm glad that you're here too. And listen, there's tons of stuff to watch on my channel for health and getting healthier, not just my boobs, sorry. This is monk fruit sweetener, and it's really great. 1-to-1 works great for sugar. So either monk fruit sweetener would do or raw sugar. So I'm gonna pour that in my bowl. Now, instead of using a vegan butter or a vegan, or like an oil or something like that to make this healthier, I'm gonna use applesauce. This is unsweetened applesauce. This is from Trader Joe's if you have those where you live. It's probably the nicest, cleanest applesauce that I have ever tried, and I love to use it for baking. So I'm gonna use that. 1/2 cup of that, and 3/4 cups of monk fruit sweetener or sugar, raw sugar. I don't know if coconut sugar would work. I assume it would. Typically it does, but I've not tried it. So at your own risk. I'm just mixing that together with a little spatula. Then I'm taking 2 tablespoons. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you too. Your comment just floated away. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Make sure you look at the blog post for the exact recipe because, you know, I can misspeak. Okay, so we've got the sugar, we've got the vanilla, and we've got the applesauce in here. Now, of course, this would taste amazing if you decided to use Earth Balance or some other vegan butter in place of applesauce. But honestly, the applesauce, you can't taste the difference at all. So I've got that going. The next thing I'm gonna do is curdle some milk. So I'm gonna make a vegan buttermilk. Looks so good. Yeah, it is good. So I've got a cup, a scant cup, like so not even all the way full, of vanilla soy milk. I find that soy milk works really well when you're baking with things. And I'm going to put a, gosh, what was it? A tablespoon or a teaspoon? I think a tablespoon of lemon. Again, look at my blog post. And I'm gonna put that into the milk. This will make a vegan buttermilk. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Thanks, Michelle, for spending time on this special day. Of course, no worries. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. That's actually probably what I should have done first instead of talking away. Letting that sit, what that does is just kind of really creates a nice fluffy cake, a good cake base. So I always try to include that if I'm making some kind of cake. Next, we are going to do everything in one bowl because who has time to wash extra bowls? You know, I have a lot of bowls out right here, but in your normal kitchen, just do it in a bowl. It's gonna work just fine. Now I'm gonna add in some, this is my frosting. I'm just gonna add in 1 tablespoon of lemon here anyways, lemon juice. And I'm going to add in my dry ingredients. So I'm gonna sift 2 cups of flour. Now, since the pandemic, I feel like it's really hard to find whole wheat pastry flour, but that's a great option that's a little bit healthier than all-purpose flour. If you can't find that, just use all-purpose flour. That's what I've got here. And I'm just gonna toss it through my sifter. And do you know that for ages and ages, I never had one of these? We had like some jankety one while I was growing up that looked like this. And then I was in the thrift store 2 days ago getting a bunch of glasses because I'm making a new cookbook soon. I'm working on a new cookbook. And so that's where I like to go to get lots of different things. And I found this and it was brand new in the thrift store. So I was like, hey, perfect. Whole Foods finally restocked. Oh, good, that's good. So go to Whole Foods if you're looking for whole wheat pastry flour. Okay, so I've got my sifted flour in there. Now I'm gonna go with 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. Excited for the new cookbook, awesome. Okay, here we go, putting that in. I'm gonna stir ever so slightly, and then I'm going to use my electric, what is it? Electric beater, electric mixer, what is it? I don't know. I'm gonna do this, and I'm also gonna add in the buttermilk at this point. So it's a little bit curdled. Let me come show you what that looks like. Thank you. Thanks for loving my recipes. Can you see that without me spilling? Probably not. Well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. It's a little bit curdled. I'm gonna put that in there. And then, I love making recipes for you guys. Oh, so many comments. Me too, love you girl. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I really love, you know, I love making food and I love to eat food and I love to share recipes. I feel like, I'm sure that a lot of you guys can relate, you know. It's a way of expressing love. It's like a, you know, lots of people have different love languages and I think that one of mine is definitely making food for people. Okay. So here is the base of my cake batter, or my pound cake batter. I'm just gonna stir it together because, you know, when you put the electric mixer in there and then the flour is everywhere. Let's not do that today. I've done that on plenty other live videos, so you can go back and have a laugh as you watch through those. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my electric mixer. Hopefully it will reach, and then I'll just do this for a little bit so that it's not annoying, and also I don't wanna overmix it. Almost. Okay, there we go. All done with that. I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, so important not to over mix it. You don't wanna beat it to death, but just get out any like huge lumps and then just stir again. So it's quite thick, this batter. You can see it's not super runny, but it is a little bit fluid. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to put in some lemon zest. If you don't have an organic lemon, just make sure you wash really well, either with some vinegar wash or something like that. I'm gonna put in about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. Kind of just depends on your personal preference. I used to hate lemon zest and now I absolutely love it. I want it on everything. So I'm gonna go closer to the 2 tablespoon mark, but make it suit your taste. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. I need to upgrade my kitchen supplies, I'm telling you. I want one of those things that, it's called a microplane. I want one of those. I need some new spatulas. I need pretty much new everything. We were planning on moving pretty soon, and then I was like, well, I'm not gonna get anything. And now it looks like we're gonna be here a little bit longer, so we shall see. Okay, I'm about to do, well, let me focus on one thing at a time. Once I get this in the pan, then we'll do the first giveaway. So hang tight. Oh, something I didn't put in here, but I meant to, was some salt. So half a teaspoon of salt, I'll just throw it in now. A little out of order, but I don't think that will make any difference at all. I'm remembering now blueberries, so if you see me forget in the next minute, somebody write blueberries on the comments so I remember. Okay, so you can use fresh blueberries or you can use frozen blueberries. I'm gonna use frozen just because it's gonna be a little bit easier. I think it'd be really pretty to use wild blueberries because they're so little. I think that looks so nice. I always love little things. But regular blueberries will work. So I'm just gonna use some. And I have in here, let me get my cup. Now I've recipe tested this cake 3 times. This is my 3rd time. And the first time I did 2 cups of blueberries, but I think it was just way too much. So I'm gonna do 1 cup. And then the second cake is right there. I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like 1 cup would be good. So I'm just gonna fold those in. So I folded the lemon zest in and I'm folding the cup of blueberries in. And that's it, literally that's it. I am using my, oh no, the comments fly away, shoots. I'm sorry, if you can rewrite that or tell me in a quick way, I'll be able to see it. All I saw was I am using my or more, I don't know. Okay, so now, loaf pan. This is all I've got. And parchment paper. Parchment paper, you know, if you're doing oil-free baking, I think is really essential. If you don't have parchment paper and you're trying to make this with me, hopefully I haven't thrown you off course yet, and you could just grease the pan, but this is gonna be a healthier option. Okay, so put that in your loaf pan, smash her down, and then I'm just gonna, so this can be tricky, like, you know, let me just show you how tricky this can be. As soon as you let go of that, it's gonna pop up. So I just keep a hand kind of on there. I put the bowl on the other side just to steady it. And I'll put a little bit in. If I feel like I'm losing my paper, I'll take the bowl away and at least I have something to play with to keep the weight in. But I'm just gonna pour this in. That didn't happen this time, so that's good. One note, don't over mix once you put the blueberries in because you're gonna have like this really kind of ugly purple cake. It'll still taste the exact same, but it just kind of doesn't look as nice. Whoa, I'm getting so many notifications right now. I don't think I can keep up with you guys. Okay. Here we go. Sorry if I haven't answered a question or anything or a comment. Okay, there we go. That's that. Normally, you know, some licking of the bowl might happen, but we'll keep it PG here. Okay. Now, the next thing I like to do, just to keep it nice and even, I guess, is to just take a knife and just do this. Maybe that has a term. I don't know. Not being technical here. There we go. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And I'll show you here. Just like that. Doesn't look like much right now, and that's okay. Beautiful things come out of nothing much. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. And I'm gonna cook it, bake it on the center rack for 60 minutes. Now, you're not gonna need to wait 60 minutes. Okay, so that's that. Thankfully for you guys, I made one ahead of time and I'll do the next steps on that one. But let's do a giveaway. So tell me, I'm gonna sit here so I can see the comments real quick, sit on the table. Let me know. I'm not really sure how to do this, to be honest. I didn't really think this far in advance. I know I want to give away 2 ebook versions of the cookbook. So in order for me to do that and be able to send it to you properly with like all the markings that it's yours and you can't share it with anybody and all that, I will need your email. So if you don't have to put that down in the comments, but what I want you to do, looks delish, I bet it will smell, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It's really, really good. Like one thing that I always missed was a pound cake when I went vegan, and this recipe is really, really good. And you could probably make it without the blueberries and the lemon. You just might have to do a little tweaking and just have like a regular pound cake, but so, so good. Okay, so like I was saying, in order for me to send you the ebook, whoever wins, I'm gonna need your email. But if you don't feel comfortable putting your email in the comments, I totally get it. After this is done, please email me if you are the winner at veganmichele@gmail.com. My name, Michele, is just with one L, so it's VeganMichele@gmail.com. Okay, so how do I choose a winner here? I'm gonna say, let's just be absolutely ridiculous here. I'm thinking of a color, and whoever guesses the color, this is my absolute favorite color, I will gift the first cookbook to. So if you're watching live, go ahead and type in any random color, and whoever guesses it or gets close is going to be the first winner. Wah, wah. Not red, not yellow. This could take a while, huh? I know there's 13 people watching right now. So if those are the only two, teal, no. Violet, no. Blue, no. I feel like this is the game that I would play with my, nope, not violet, with my 3-year-old. Orange, green, you won, green, green, green. Oh, so many greens, so many greens. Oh man. So here's what I want you to do. If you said green, there was about 3 people who just said green. I'm going to just, go on your honor, email me at veganmichele@gmail.com, and I will get you your cookbook after, hi Taylor, after I finish up with the live and process it and everything like that, but I'll get it to you today. So that's cookbook 1 and done. And I know there was more than a couple greens out there, and I'm gonna just say, you're gonna get a copy too. So if you picked green, Scout's honor, or just use the honor system, email me at veganmichele.com and I'll get you your cookbook today. Yay, congratulations. Okay, so when I get the cake done, I'll do the second one, and I'll pick, a different game so that it's not so just random. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, also, if you guys have any questions, I know that just preheated and I just put it in, but it was about 10 degrees off. I know that's not typical, like proper, but I just did it anyways. And then you heard the beep, and the beep told on me. How much is the cookbook? I will pay for a PDF version. Thank you. You can head over to veganmichele.com, and on my website, I have a couple options. I have an ebook bundle, which is the Eating Whole cookbook, which is what I'm giving away, plus my older cookbook, Be Vegan, Skip the Diet, Just Eat Healthy. And the bundle is, oh gosh, you guys, the bundle is $30. I think you save $11. And the cookbook itself is $24.99, just the Eating Whole. So you can get the PDFs version at my website. And also, if you want to get the hard copy, I have it available on Amazon. You can just look up Eating Whole by Michele Swatyna. How's that, you say? What's your last name? Swatyna. Swacyna. Hence why my channel is called Vegan Michele. No one would ever find me if I put my full name. Okay, let's move on to the second part of the cake. Okay, so once you take the pound cake out, this is the worst and hardest part. You need to let it cool all the way. And the parchment paper is so handy because once it's in the loaf pan, you just literally pick it up by the parchment paper out of the pan, and you're good to go. So you wanna let it cool all the way because we're gonna put a lemon glaze on top, which is so tasty, but does not work very well if you put it onto a hot pound cake. It's gonna be like, just don't do it. Okay, let's go. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do the lemon glaze with the parchment paper still on, and then I'll take it off and I'll show you guys. I think I'm gonna do this on a plate or a cutting board though, just so I don't make a mess, which is one of my favorite things to do in the kitchen. Okay, so here we are. Actually, let me fold down this half so you guys can kind of see what's going on there. Yep. That looks good. Did you just see me? I was like, yum, yum, salivating. Okay. Oh, guys, if there was smell-o-vision, you would just be loving this. Oh, it smells sweet, like you're in a bakery. You know, like when you're on a diet and you're like, must not go near the bakery, must not get those fumes in my face. That's exactly the smell of it. It's like sweet and warm and delicious. There's a hint of lemon and blueberry, but mostly just like walking past the bakery. Okay, so now, I feel like I forgot something in that cake. Everything's empty. We'll see. This one's good, and the recipe will be good, which is on the website, so you'll be fine. Now, to make the glaze, what I'm gonna be doing, I've got 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar there. Now, did you know that confectioner's sugar can actually not be vegan? So definitely give that a check when you purchase yours. It has something in it called bone char, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's like ground up bones of animals. So if you don't mind that, then I think any old confectioner sugar will be fine. But if you do mind that, or if you're vegan for the animals or anything like that, definitely take note. So in a small bowl, I'm taking the confectioner sugar, 2 tablespoons, and I'm taking, which one was the lemon for this? Nobody knows. Let me remeasure. I'm doing 2 teaspoons of lemon juice to make the lemon glaze. That's 1. Oh, that was what I just poured, wasn't it? And 2. Okay, so now I need a tiny spoon, tiny spoon, and I'm gonna mix this together. You know, what I planned on this being like when I decided to make this lemon glaze was I thought it would kind of have like a white cast to it when I put it on, but it just doesn't. You can see that it's like shiny once it's on there, but it doesn't have that white cast, which I'm not 100% sure how to make that happen, but this tastes so good that it doesn't matter what it looks like. Okay, so now I'm just kind of brushing this on top. And a lot of times I feel like recipes, when they have a glaze, the proportions are huge, and there's no way you're gonna put that much glaze on your cake. And also because, I'm still trying to keep this kind of on the healthier side, I'm only using that 2 tablespoons of the confectioner sugar because you just don't need more. If it pours over the sides, it's all good. I am so salivating as I'm explaining this to you guys. Looks amazing. Okay, now swallow your saliva. Let's get a knife. Oh, looks beautiful. Maybe I should show you that first. Here you go. So the glaze makes it look glazy. Can you see? And then that'll just kind of dry a little bit on there. Not a little bit, but it will. So you could either serve it like right away, or you could let it set a bit. So it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna take a small slice, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like, and I'll give you a little taste test, and then we'll do the second giveaway. Oh yeah. Okay, so like I said, the first time I made this, I feel like I put too many blueberries in, but I feel like this is a good amount. So this is, let me put a plate under myself. I'm gonna use every single plate in my kitchen. So this is what it looks like, the final product. That's just kind of like the butt piece of it. So sorry about that. Let's give it a taste. Hang on. I'm gonna taste it in front of the camera because I got a comment the other day saying, you didn't actually put that in your mouth. Well, here we go. So good. Oh man, it's fluffy and crispy and not dense, and the perfect, in my opinion, perfect amount of lemony flavor from the lemon glaze and the zest, and blueberry. The blueberries add so much sweetness. I love to make desserts with blueberries when I'm trying to not use as much sugar. Very, very good. Sorry. That person, me too. That person was asking just 1 cup of blueberries. Yes. So the first time I made it, I did 2 cups, and I just feel like it was a little overwhelming. Yeah, someone said it'd be perfect with some herbal tea. Totally agree. And it goes together really quickly. Obviously, I was talking while I did this, but you could see that you could put this together in less than 15 minutes and then just pop it in the oven. So if you have your mom coming over, or if you didn't get her anything, or if you have, I don't know, anything going on, a friend over for tea, you never know, then have some of this. It's really good. It's very like reminiscent of something you would get in a coffee shop, but Yeah, it's vegan. It's a veganized version. It's has some healthier ingredients. I'm not going to pretend like, you know, eating this is the healthiest thing you want to eat, but sometimes you just need a little treat and then you just get back on course. Okay, so that is the cake. And let me come back around here again. Not sit in my cake. Not tip it over the edge. Okay, hopefully I don't have blueberries in my teeth. Forgive me if I do. Okay, let's do the second giveaway. This giveaway, I want to go to a mama. So if you are a mama and you're watching, let me know in the comments below and let me know your, let's see, what should it be? Let me know your favorite memory so far from being a mother. And if there are no mothers in the audience, then we'll pick a different game. This is my weird game that I didn't do too many thoughts about. So write in the comments down below what your favorite memory so far of being a mama is. It doesn't have to be like, you know, an essay, just something short would be fine. I'll share with you some of mine. So let's see, my favorite memory of being a mom when it comes to mothering my son, who I'm actually having a really rough stage at right now. We're not getting along that well, but I'm really trying. My favorite memory of being with him is laughing so hard and playing and rolling in the grass. He has so much energy and I just absolutely love to play with him. And I feel like in a physical way, like that's the way that we connect. I think all children, right? Like everybody loves to just connect with their kids on a physical level. And so I think playing outside in the grass or at the beach is my favorite kind of thing about Eli. And then when it comes to Naya, my favorite memory, or not memory, but more like my favorite thing about our connection is just that, I don't know, when you have kids, it's so cool to just have this person that was literally living inside of you. That was the first place they ever lived. And they love you so much. And those looks of love, I mean, she doesn't talk yet, but across the room, she'll look at me, she spots mama and she locks in and she's just so sweet and pure and innocent. And I love that. So I'd say that's the case with both my kids. So, okay, those are my thoughts on my kids. I'm not seeing any comments, so maybe there's no mothers watching. All right, so let's do something else. Let's think of a number. Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Whoever guesses it and writes it in the comments will be the winner. Oh, wait, Shada. Okay, my kids' first steps, the first day of college, my kids' first day of graduation, high school, see them play sports and happy. Oh, my kids would randomly come up to me and give me a hug and a cuddle and tell me I love you. Oh, that's beautiful. Obviously, I didn't give you guys enough time to write. Here, I'll wait a little bit longer in case anybody's writing their memory. Okay, so I'll give it another minute, and if I don't get any more, I'm going to give it to both of those mamas. That's what I'm gonna do. 10. I think I'm not gonna do the number, Cecilia, sorry, just because I got those two other mamas. Being in the delivery room with my daughter for the birth of my granddaughters. Aww, that's gotta be very special. All right, mamas. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off. Oh, no, my little one is 8. We're all still building memories. My favorite memory so far is when she's saying, happy birthday to me. Oh my gosh, isn't that the best? Actually, now that you guys say all these things, then I'm like, yeah. I've had all those too. They're so lovely. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is every mama that commented, I know I said I'm only giving away one, but I'm a sucker. I'm gonna give all of you guys a cookbook, all those mamas who just commented. So again, use the honor system. Email me at veganmichele at gmail.com. That's my email. And I will get that copy to you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to make that recipe, I will post it on my blog in just a little bit. Actually, oh, that's a timer. Yay, congratulations. It may already be up there, but I need to amend a couple of things and put a picture on. Hopefully it didn't go, I don't know what time it is. Anyways, it'll be up there soon. And thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to be doing some more lives hopefully soon. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I've got lots more recipes coming your way, And yeah, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you. And if you're not a mama, go wish somebody else a happy Mother's Day today. And if you're without your mama, I know it can be a hard time, but I'm sending you lots of love. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you're watching this in the future, I hope you have a wonderful day eating this cake. Yay. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. Bye.